Hello, Shades, Rio Shadowing and Kona Cover. We're here with our episode of the test, Final Revelations. Is it Revelations or is it Final Revelation? I think it's just Revelation. Because it's only one thing you're revealing, right? I think?
Yeah, it's Final Revelation. Just Revelation.
Okay.
This is hard.
Would you rather
be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years but make a full recovery, or be addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? I gotta admit, the top one sounds
way more dangerous.
The top one sounds like the best deal because you're guaranteed to come back.
It's way better. You're guaranteed to come back, like your full recovery. You're still fine in every way. Meanwhile, to be addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life, alcohol's the #1 violent issues and just overall problems caused. Alcohol is above any hardcore drug. It's or death, especially to people around you. On the death statistic, hardcore drugs kill more commonly themselves.
Would you rather have nightmares that haunt yourself or nightmares that haunt others? Because the hardcore drugs will haunt yourself. Even if you're recovered, it's still gonna haunt you. But then if you drink
and I hate the idea. I hate the idea, but drinking for life is just something I could not abide by.
Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved youthful body and have to watch your friends and family die around you, or live to be 70 but die before your friends and family?
This is such a good question, honestly,
because from what I've seen, I don't think much of my family would be okay with my death. So in terms of dealing with the pain, I guess the top one is in general just more painful for me, even if it's kind of in general nicer and I get to have an extra 100 years for experience or whatever.
I'm doing one.
But living to 70 is right. Living to 70 and that's a very fulfilling life. I'm happy with 70, to be honest. That's fine.
And technically, wouldn't that guarantee guarantees that everyone lives? Could you imagine if everyone knew this context?
That's another thing. If it was that all my loved ones, if they all were guaranteed to live past 70, then
no, only you are directly able to live to 70, and they can die after that.
But they die after that, but
and they don't have to be 70.
That is
they could be
ensuring that they live.
What about your grandma, right? What if they're 80? And then when you die, they're 150 years old. They're the older person, but do you think they're really gonna appreciate that?
It's now thinking about that, if everyone had to wait until then yeah, there's still issues with that. So overall, this is just the less painful for everyone else. Me.
I just pick one because I just want to see all the cool new games. I want to play more Danganronpa games, so I just want to live for that. Would you rather sacrifice
an extra 100 years of studying could always help.
Would you rather sacrifice all your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both of your parents? I guess I would say the parents, just because they're gonna die sooner.
But you don't actually know that. You assume that because they're older, but you don't know it.
Well, it's much more likely that my friends will be around more than my parents.
That is somewhat true. But at the same time, I ain't got many friends, so it's basically sacrifice. I've made friends with a good amount of people, so I wouldn't.
And I think maybe one other person.
Right.
And I don't know if I would do that because honestly, I'm too loyal to friends as long as I've known them for some time.
Right. Same.
Because I know I don't make friends.
Right, I'm loyal to my friends too, and overall, like, this is very appealing. And my parents, like, I don't have anything against my parents. I love them. I think that they're okay. I mean, my father ain't got anything against him. I guess he might be doing alright wherever he is. And, my mother, I don't know what to talk about her. So she'll be, I don't know. Sad, but I'd rather sacrifice both of my parents. It's very sad.
Would you rather get acknowledged for your work that you didn't do, or work hard for the rest of your life but not receive any pay raise? Or any or
praise.
Praise.
P raise. You know, your P raise. Everybody has one.
Well, I thought of pay raise. Like, I thought that, and I thought
right. Okay. Here's the thing, right? Because this is just within your lifetime. Because it's the rest of your life, but you're not receiving praise. So that means my work can, like, take off after. It doesn't even mean that my work's not taking off. It just means that I'm not, like, getting any praise for it. So,
but
in general...
I don't think you can get a Nobel Peace Prize after you're dead. I don't think you can get that.
Well, I'm not going for the Nobel Peace Prize. Besides, isn't the guy who invented the Nobel Peace Prize also the guy who invented dynamite?
Probably, it wouldn't be a surprise.
It would be a bit funny.
I'm just saying that getting praise after your death can kind of seem meaningless to a certain degree, because obviously...
Well, I'm not going for praise in general. I'm going for, like, the most efficient, like, way of getting my work spread. Now, here's how I'm looking at this. If I get acknowledged for work that I didn't do in this situation, I now have a following that I can permanently change. Even if, like, permanently, this is just, like, for the rest of history. This isn't limited to my life. I'm known as the guy who did this work, even though I didn't do it. And I have the ability to make a change. Like, people who didn't do work, who get acknowledged for it, like Edison and whatnot, people like them change history and inspire many, many people, and probably many people who might have done great things. But at the same time, right, that's like, I'm not doing the greatest things, but I'm still able to help and, like, immediately influence others to do good. That's how I'm seeing this.
The hard work?
Oh, now hear me out on the second one.
Okay.
If I work hard for the rest of my life, my work can still get done. I could be living poor and never be known for my work, even after death, right? But if my work's still getting done, then
well, technically you could still do work.
I could still do work under the...
you could still do work.
Yeah, I could still do... I'm doing work under both,
and it's for something you didn't do.
As well as my new work. That's why I'm leaning towards that one more, because, like, work hard but never receive praise. It's not guaranteed that my work is somewhat successful. Meanwhile, getting acknowledged for work I didn't do, while not really honorable or something I like at all, it's just
20
convenient.
Seconds. 19, 18. Okay.
Fuck you.
Would you rather
get punched?
Or get punched by a nun?
I'm punching the nun.
Okay, actually, I got a joke to go with this.
Okay.
What's
Oh my god.
What goes black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white?
A zebra.
A nun falling down the stairs. No? Really? Fucking damn it. Oh, that one actually fucking gets me sometimes. Alright, anyways.
I'm punching the nun.
This just seems so fun. I like, when it comes to, I don't like causing violence or being...
Do you care about punching a nun or not? Because if you care about not punching one, like, if you're
really
like, oh, I would have broken the rules, I would have hurt his sister. It's like then you would pick, I'd rather
Oh no, that's not my problem with it.
Well, I know it isn't.
For me, the
problem.
getting punched is my thing is, like, I don't want to, like, hurt anyone, but the opportunity to punch a nun when put in front of you, like, I'd rather punch a nun. Like, I'm gonna be real. It's kind of funny.
Hold on, what?
Would you rather lose all the...
Okay, we're good.
Would you rather lose all of your money you've earned this year, or lose all of the memories you've gained this year? Ooh.
Ha! I'm fucking poor. I only have $50 left, man. That's all I got for this year. Lose all my money.
Would you rather flip a coin to have a chance to win $20, or immediately win 10? I'm doing the 10 because
there's no guarantee I'm getting
guaranteed 10. Right, guaranteed 10.
Like, for all we know, right? Like, I know that would be kind of cheating, but could you imagine that they said you flip a coin for $20 and it says you get the $20 if it lands on the spine, like where it goes straight up, and it's like, what the hell, man? That's kind of impossible.
Right.
What?
Alright, read the questions. We gotta somewhat hurry through this.
Would you rather know how you die or know when you'll die?
I'd rather know when, just so I could, like, prepare people for it. Okay, yeah.
Would you rather be blind but able to see crystal clear underwater, or always be deaf? Okay.
I could put on goggles and put water in the goggles.
I don't know. I think it means you have to be completely underwater.
Well, you can see crystal clear underwater, which just means that your eyes. You don't need anything else.
What do you mean?
So, like, if you're seeing crystal clear it says if you can see crystal clear underwater. That's kind of like if you were to put water like in your eyes and just like have it to where they're constantly in your water's in your eyes, like something that's just basically a fishbowl on your head or something, right? Just anything that can keep water there.
I assume it doesn't work that way.
Isn't that kind of getting it?
Because
I mean, you have to, because you'd still be seeing the water, unless if your vision's just stopped past the water.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like
what
if
it just
water
stops
stops,
at the water,
you just
right?
see the outside.
You just see the glass.
That
That's
makes
all.
even less sense. How can you? How would that would make even less sense?
It would be that way because you can only see through water. You can't see through after water. You can only see underwater.
Well, but you can see in general.
But once you can't. But once you're not. Once the water.
See while you are underwater. Okay, hold on. You can see while you're underwater, right? You can still see crystal clear, which to me means like you can see in general.
Okay,
like,
question. Do you think that the guy who created this said, yes, you can wear a fishbowl, or do you think he meant you could only see when you're swimming in the ocean? Ask yourself that.
Probably the latter.
I think.
But he also said, add your own context. That is also what he said. So, to always be deaf would be, but you raised a good point.
Cause supposedly, like, if they're just gonna blind you from seeing, what if it was the scenario where you could only see in the water and you just had water in front of your eyes and that's all you could see? That it would be hilarious even if it didn't make sense. It's like that. Imagine that's what it would be.
Right. That's the thing. Like with the being able to see crystal clear underwater, it would make sense for like the goggles or whatever analogy, right? But in the sense of like the context of what was probably intended.
I wonder something, right?
And
what if it's raining? What if it's raining? You're always directly underwater.
Well, then it's not. But I think it means like consumed by water, like you're surrounded.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying, if
I'm imagining
below water, then you could.
My mind is like if I had goggles on and like you know how water can get in your goggles and it just like. But if it was just permanently water, then yeah, your vision would be a bit distorted. But if you're still able to see underwater, you should somewhat be able to like crystal clear underwater, so it wouldn't even be distorted. You should be able to see outside of the water if you are still your eyes are still
18,
underwater.
17.
Fuck it, I'm going with my context. give up all internet and social media.
Would you rather give up on all internet
travel
and
the
social
world
media,
for free?
But you wouldn't be able to travel or the world for free, or have the best internet in the world for free, but never be able to leave your house? Two,
please, for number 2 for 500.
Like, the internet's extremely useful. I guess I'm just gonna have to go to the library to do my research now. I just go to the fucking library. God damn, I just become the actual grandpa.
There is no internet.
For travel across the entire world? Yeah, I understand that, but at the same time, you don't need internet for promotion.
You could go to the library.
It's extremely convenient.
There is no internet in the library. That's the point. You cannot get internet anywhere.
I'm going to the library for books, dumbass. You thought I was talking about the internet Wi-Fi?
Well, yes, that was my first assumption. Someone's asked me if I could do that, and I said I don't know where the public library is, and even if it was, I play on a desktop. That wouldn't work.
Right? No. My idea was like, if I give up the internet, I can still do I do a good amount of my research through the internet. I find a lot of things, but I can have others who can access the internet just give me non-internet related things. Just have them downloaded to MP3. God, I really am the old man.
I just imagine the idea that it's just like, could you imagine if there was a girl who was just like, why can't you just pull up Google Maps? It's like, I don't have fucking internet, lady. That's why I can't pull up Google Maps.
I don't have it. I'd rather travel for free. There's too many, just amazingly beautiful places that would take my entire life to see. So if I could have my traveling expenses for free, yeah, I'd give up internet.
Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals or walk barefoot through a pitch black snake-infested corridor? Coals, please?
Well, are these venomous snakes? They're just regular snakes. If it's a bunch of if it's a ball python, then I've had a couple of those before. They're kind of nice. If they tried anything, I'd just probably rip them apart.
I'm Coles. If you don't care about snakes,
this is extremely damaging. This is right. This one, it feels like
it's extremely.
It could be scary if you have a thing against snakes.
At least I know what it is. Snakes, in general, just blow up in my mind, and I can't deal with that.
Well, we don't know if. We think that, I'm assuming that these are non-venomous snakes, because it doesn't say. It just says snake-infested corridor.
Yeah, still, I wouldn't.
Either one of these is fine. Well, you realize that not all snakes bite, right? Boa constrictors, they don't bite things. They just wrap around them.
But don't they also bite? I'd assume they would have some.
No.
Because they have teeth.
No.
Oh. I'd assume they all have to
Boa
bite
constrictors don't even have teeth.
Okay. Well, I still don't think I could walk through that.
What most things constrictor snakes, their main focus on killing is to squeeze the air out of you. That's what they do. They go up to mice and then they'll wrap around them, squeeze them, and then they'll just swallow them whole. No biting, just swallow. So not all snakes do bite. It's just a thing of if they're non-poisonous, the most they're gonna do is just slither up your leg.
Actually, I would have to go through training, right? If I could choose when I do this, if as long as I went through training,
if you could choose when you do this,
I could do snakes.
If it's I could do snakes too. Because again, the only thing you'd have to do is just make sure that they don't wrap around any part like your neck. As long as they don't wrap around your neck, then you're cleared to just walk through at any pace.
For me, I would just have to train myself to ignore feelings like touch feelings and just be able to basically go into almost a Zen state would be the play. Would you rather be the judge who sentenced people to death or the executioner in charge of killing them? I think executioner.
Because there's less pressure on you.
I mean, yeah, executioner. Yeah, you're not the one who's actively making the decision. You're fulfilling a job.
Like, would you rather be the person who actually commits the kill, or would you rather just sentence someone to die? Like, can you deal with
sentencing someone to die? You're not how I view it is you're not the one who's like straight up killing if you're the executioner. The judge is still the one who's straight up killing them. Because even if you don't be the executioner, someone else will. So the person's going to die either way.
Specifically, in charge of killing them.
Well, right. I see this. But I see it as the judge. The person who makes the decision is the immediate killer, even if you're the one taking the life. The person who made that decision is the killer. Like,
I would choose execution because I can make more excuses that were reasonable.
I feel I'd use okay, this is hard, because if I was a judge, I just normally wouldn't sentence people to death. I'd be extremely weak. That's something I could have a privilege to do.
That they were going to do something horrific, right?
If it's something where I know, like, that it has to be the death penalty, it has to be the death, right? If I have to sentence, like, all judges probably might have to do that at some point.
I wish.
But that is still, I see the judge as the killer in this situation, and the executioner is just someone who's doing their job.
Yeah,
I feel like someone who hires them is sad. In a sad. I feel like. Right.
In the essence of,
right. You can like yeah, you can still be blissful in the sense of you know that you didn't have any moral or ethical say in this. You're not the killer. You're just the one who's following through on someone else's kill.
Or what? I just said 21. I meant 19. Ha.
Right. Anyways, I'd rather just try and be as nice as I could be as the judge because someone has to do it, I guess. Painful.
Okay, that makes sense also, that tracks.
Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty hex on you so you'll always have bad luck, or be haunted by a demon who intent on possessing you?
A demon intent on possessing.
So, you want to know what I think of the demon? It kind of makes me think of Venom.
I mean, yeah, it kind of makes me feel more as just like, I'll always have bad luck, which I feel this. But at the same time, being haunted by a demon seeking possession, there's ways to prevent it. There's also ways to get demons exercised. If this demon exists, I know that there's ways.
No, I guess it doesn't.
No, it doesn't say that you would always. It only guarantees that the bad luck would. The only guaranteed one is the bad luck is forever. The haunted one just says that it would happen in general. So if this one's like something that could be like temporary, then yeah.
Yeah.
And overall, bad luck is way worse than just straight up possession. 19, I can be
18.
killed.
I'm gonna lower it to 10, so it's a little bit quicker.
Would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone whom you don't even remotely, or you're not even remotely attracted to, but they find you incredibly attractive? Hey, I'm picking number one. I don't care if they're not attracted to me.
I mean, why would you want to be with someone who doesn't, like, for me, that, like, you have no reason to be with this person. Like, number one, you have no reason to be with them. Meanwhile, number two,
I'm with them
I find more attraction to an individual than just someone's face appearance.
So you're saying you're not into your girlfriend? I see. Would you rather work a high-paying job that you?
I like how you always like make the left field accusation that comes out of nowhere with no relevance.
Low paying.
High paying job I despise or love. Yes, I'm low paying job that I love.
It's called YouTube.
I'm surprised you're not doing the high. Yeah.
Would you rather walk 1 mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks, or be fully clothed but you have to walk 100 miles to get home?
1 mile with nothing but socks. I really don't care. Plus a mile here, there ain't really there.
No, I guess it is only a mile. So, but here's the thing I'm thinking, right? If it's a mile, you, depending on where you live, couldn't that theoretically put you in the middle of the city? Like, could you imagine trying to get back to your home?
No, for me, a mile, like, for me, is still just within, like, basically almost my backyard.
But, like, I just imagine if you're in the city, could you imagine you had to go 1 mile and all you were wearing were 2 socks? And it's just like, oh god, how do I get to this town without getting arrested? Like, that's honestly how
stick to the shadows.
Would you
stick to the shadows, rooftops.
Would you... What the fuck? How you get to the rooftop in the first place? Hold on, what?
Well, if you're in a city, I'm assuming like alleyways would have ways.
Oh, I see. Like, you mean fire escapes? I get you. Okay, those things. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like a fire escape, like a stairway.
How would that help you make progress? Wouldn't that only help you hide?
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't say you have to just get there on street level. So my idea is, if I'm gonna be teleported a mile away in a city, like I could just like stick to the shadows in an alleyway, get up a fire escape, and then just like run on the rooftop.
Find $5
way less people,
or have to grab $100 out of a public toilet. Public toilet, $100. I don't care how small it is. That's $100.
I mean, yeah, I can always disinfect myself, man.
Yeah. Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books, but never watch a movie again, or have 100 of your favorite movies but never read? Movies. I'm having movies, and I give up on books.
I mean, I struggle with movies because movies are just it's too much.
Technically, I just realized you technically still get
a lot of times movies can
because it just says you have 100.
Yeah, you can still get more. Yeah, you give up like you're trading up the experience of books or movies.
Okay.
For
so, yeah, I'm definitely giving up books.
For just 100, you can still get more though. It's just that you're getting 100 for this trade.
Yeah. I'm totally down with that,
I give up on movies.
I don't like reading in the first place.
I struggle with movies sometimes because I like movies. It's just anything beyond 2 hours I sometimes get bored with because a lot of times it's just not worth it. And like shows, it's at least like they have a different pace. Pacing will always be different in a show than a movie, and I'll find more connection with a show depending on what it is. So I'd rather give up 100 movies for books because you can still find shows. Shows ain't movies. So you can still watch shit.
I mean, yeah.
I give up on movies for $100.
What? Yeah. Would you rather always be 20 minutes late to everything or 2 hours 2 hours early? I don't give a shit if I get there at 6 a.m. At least I'm early. 20 minutes late is way worse.
Yeah, then I can also probably leave 2 hours early too. So 2 hours early.
Would you rather find a dead body or be a witness to a deadly assault? I think finding the dead body.
Well, if you just find the dead body, then you're also a suspect. But if you witness like the other thing, then you're just a witness and you're in protection now.
But if you're a witness, this thing I'm thinking is that you could, if you're relied on for details, because of how the mind works, you could make easy mistakes that could completely ruin the case or something, you know? So I just wouldn't want to.
But that's the thing. Your brain. Yeah, your brain can panic, right? That's what happens a lot of times. People panic when they see something like that. But I don't think I'm the kind of person to panic if I see something like that. I'm the kind of person to just stare and just be like,
would you rather be able to change your past or see your future?
I'd rather look into the future.
Yeah, same. Future.
See what I could change.
Would you rather have one really great friend or 100 mediocre friends? I mean, that'd be quite the Smash tournament, my guy. Like, could you imagine a tournament with 100 Smash players? That would honestly kind of be insane. In one location, that'd be hilarious.
But imagine a Smash tournament with like imagine having a rival that you can always go up against. That is like you never get tired of going.
I'm not saying the 100 is better. I'm just saying it'd be funnier. Just imagining 100 Smash players in one place and they're all.
Oh god, that'd be painful. That'd be painful. And that'd be a smelly ass convention too. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Why would they shower?
Why
would they
smelly? Would you rather lose all your teeth or lose one day off your life every time you kiss someone?
I'd rather lose all my teeth.
I'd lose a day.
That's a bit ridiculous.
It's not that hard of a cost.
Really?
It's not that hard of a cost.
A day?
Losing teeth is teeth is a big ass. Do you know how weird it looks without teeth? Dude, you would not be able to pronounce.
You realize that there's fake teeth, right? There's multiple forms of fake teeth you can get. If you lose all your teeth, that's like there are solutions to that.
Well, I just thought losing a day of your life wouldn't be that bad because it's only a day, and I don't imagine unless if you kiss.
You're not losing
if you
a
kiss
day.
It said you lose a day every time you kiss.
Well, if you're kissing someone multiple times a day, then yeah, that sucks.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't though, so that was the point. I never kiss anyone.
I understand.
So the point is that without
me and you are very different on that. So it just
when something never happens,
I guess.
And plus, I thought without teeth, it would be way too grotesque to even imagine kissing someone. So it would essentially be the same. Would you rather win the lottery and lose the ticket before you collect the money, or would see your worst enemy win the lottery? I'm winning that lottery. I don't want my enemy to have that. I don't want Putin to have the millions of dollars that isn't in his currency change.
Right.
In rubles or whatever's over there.
Okay, I can see this. I don't have a worst enemy is the thing. Like, my worst enemy is, I don't know, my fucking sister.
8 minutes.
She's
left.
An annoying, awful person at points. So, in
10, 9,
like, there's nothing
8,
wrong with
7, 6.
The pain of this would be
4,
worse.
3,
ramifications.
2, 1. So, enemy gets the lottery, helps the economy. Okay, move on.
Fuck you.
Would you rather find true love or have your dream job? Ooh, good question.
Okay. This is a good one for me, right?
I'm dream job.
Because for me, right?
Because if my dream job would pay me so much money, so I could pay so many escorts, so I don't need true love. I could just have a superficial love that's just I pay for. I'd love that.
But would you actually love it? Do you understand, like, what you're giving up? Yeah. Do you understand the ramifications of giving up true love? I mean, that's a pretty heavy ask.
I've given up on the idea.
I understand you have, but at the same time, I feel like it's a bit unfair that you have in general somewhat. Because I feel like there's no reason to give up on it in general. I feel like anything could happen, and to say you've given up on it...
The reason I would give up on true love is the idea that there is only one. Which I don't think is fair, because that assumes that means that everyone before you marry isn't the right person, which is a very...
It doesn't say just true love. It doesn't say that it doesn't say that there's one. It just says, would you rather have it in general? It doesn't say, would you find your one and only? Or like you're just like the only person that there ever could be, or something like that. It's just, would you rather have the truest, most amazing form of love in general, just a true form of love in general, not just your one love, a true form.
So,
like, I feel like the genuine love would be,
dream job because
like, it's just a better experience.
I'm kinky and kinks take money, so. And my true love
depending on what your kink is,
and my true love isn't supposedly rich in this scenario. Well, actually, I guess they totally could be. If I was in love with money, theoretically, they could be rich.
Right. If your true love just so happens to be, like, someone that, like, has more capitalistic or, you know, more monetary value in general, more gains, then, like, That's fine. There's nothing wrong with any of this. Like, your true love, if your true love, part of your true love is that they are supporting, like, they make enough to support you, then, I mean, sure, that could be qualified, I guess. But in general,
I don't think that
like,
would work, right? Because whenever someone thinks of true love, they don't think of being sustainable. They think of, oh, this is the one I'm gonna stay with. I think, like, whenever people, it's most common.
Well, yeah, but what is it that makes it you want to stay with them? Part of a relationship is acknowledging the stability of the relationship. If like the stability of the relationship, their own life, if someone has their life together and has a job, that does come into part in a relationship just as much as if, like, in the exact opposite way, if they don't have a job or are extremely, like, negative financially. Right?
Yeah.
And you could be attracted to either. You could be attracted to both frugal people and people who are a bit loose cannons.
I guess, you know what, I guess I would have to say find true love because my dream job has already been found. That's not a question anymore. Like, dream job is this scenario where you are in a bad situation and you know you don't like it, but you think you can't change it. So, I guess I would have to say true love because
in true love, because in true love, there's no way you're not happy in general. Because, like, it does change your life slightly if you do find someone that you can be with forever.
8.
Hold on, let me explain my second answer, because you never let me. I said I was going to go on to this, that I'd love to have my dream job. It's great. There's a lot of helping people. But at the same time, like, sacrificing myself or being with someone that I can truly be with forever, I'd rather be with someone who I can be with in any capacity.
Would you rather
pause button for life
would you rather
or
have
rewind?
A pause button for life or rewind? I feel like rewind has a lot more dangerous implications.
Like, oh yeah, a lot more dangerous.
So I'm definitely going for pause button.
Let me ask, if you rewind, like, I assume, like, you could be used in the same way as the pause button, in the sense of, like, if you spend a day doing something, you could rewind it back to that moment where you started doing it, but you still have the knowledge. Because for me, what I'm using the pause button for is I'm pausing, and then I'm using that pause time to just infinitely study, right? But if I have the rewind button, then I'm just going back and back on the same day, so I can infinitely study. So there's, like, no difference for me here.
If you rewind, wouldn't you be the only ones with the memory? Because you're the one who's pushing the button.
Well, that's true, but at the same time, like I said, I'm the one, like, I'm rewinding. I myself am studying. I'm not studying with others. I'm just studying myself.
Okay.
So, like,
so which one are you choosing?
It's like pausing. I'll pause, because it's just, I don't want to have to rewind. It's just more convenient if it stays paused.
Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or boil to death in water?
Ooh, okay. Okay, for being boiled to death in water, it would be... that's the thing. Drowning to death, it's the mixture of the fumes and how fast it would, like, everything would go wrong.
It'd be a lot quicker, and it would be.
I assume it would be very fast.
And it would
be less painful, and be really
less painful.
Right, it'd be extremely painful. Oh no, it'd be probably just as painful, possibly more. It's hard to tell. Drowning to death is quite, like, not happy. But being boiled to death in water, the question is, what happens first?
15.
Like, the excruciating,
13.
like, the death of, like, the gasoline,
12.
or the nerve ends in the
11.
due to the heat of boiling
10.
and the water, like, the nerve
9.
endings in your body dying,
8.
which would happen first?
7.
I think you drown to death first,
6.
than being your nerves dying.
5.
So drown.
Would you rather make new friends every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but you never have friends again? So, okay,
I don't make a new friend every day.
Right? Like if you choose this when you're like 30. Like,
no, you'd have never friends again, which means that you'd have to drop all the friends you already have as well.
Oh, I thought
there's
you
no
just couldn't
picking
make
out
any
new
more
ones.
friends
You
anymore.
just right. If it was like you can't make more friends, then it's like okay, that's not bad. I'm fine with the life I have. I have enough. But in general, like never having anyone else or whatever. I'd rather make a new friend every day because overall it's just more convenient and nicer to have connections.
Would you rather die
to save your family or sacrifice your family to save yourself?
Family is
I
going
give my
in
life
that
to save my family.
Would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do, or hurt everyone you care about but they never know it's you? I'm hurting everyone.
Yeah, honestly, in this situation, it's a bit different. This is a bit of a cruel, like, the first one's too cruel for me, right? Like, would you rather always be hated by the closest to you? Like, you're never getting away from anyone. They're all going to hate you. Like, there is no happiness anymore in your life.
I think
if you, like,
it's something,
and it's over something you didn't do, right? Or hurt everyone, but you're not being blamed.
2 isn't that torturous. It's only you torture yourself, and if you understand it was a necessary evil, then you can justify it.
Yeah, exactly. If it's just like you're just hurting them. You can hurt someone in a way that they can't get over. Meanwhile, this is just an always thing that's just really bad. I'd rather hurt everyone and not getting blamed.
Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who knows or who you know has many STDs?
You know has.
Okay.
I'd rather sleep with my worst enemy.
Yeah, enemies less likely to have diseases. I mean, I guess it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, I feel like
supposedly in this setup,
it's not guaranteed, but at least, like, if you know you're actually doing this, I feel like if you choose this, you're a bit, odd. I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather sleep with my worst enemy.
Would you rather eat food you don't like or give up all liquids except water?
Give up all liquids except water.
Yeah, water is all it is. You would rather
imagine eating sauerkraut every day.
Always listen to music just above the lowest. I'm at max. That's not even a joke. I'm consistently at max volume.
Max volume. Exactly. You gotta have it at max to the point where you can't hear anyone else.
Yeah.
Rather listen to my music at max volume.
Would you rather meet your hero, find out they don't like you, or never meet a hero? I mean, I don't know why you'd want to meet a hero. Like, especially in this scenario where you know they don't like you, it's like, well, I mean, not that you should assume they would like you in the first place. That's a very
exactly,
idea.
and just because someone doesn't like you doesn't mean crap.
So I just wouldn't want to meet a hero.
Yeah.
There is some economic
I don't really
value.
care.
What if you met him purely to get...
You monetize it.
Yes, you clearly
monetize it.
Like, you know he doesn't like you. That's why. Oh, no, it says that
you just go up to someone and be like, yo, I'm with this person. We're best friends. Trust me. Don't worry about it. And then just, like, steal their clout. My God. I'd rather find out my hero doesn't like me. Because I don't really care if they don't like me.
Same.
Like, in general, like, it'd be cool to meet them and just, like, see, like, to have a discussion with them in general would be interesting. It doesn't matter if they don't like me. I'm still me.
Question. When do you want me to remind you what time it is?
Can we go for a little bit longer?
I need a little bit is an undetermined amount of time. I need a number.
I think this is the last selection, the last bit of these questions.
I'd rather, would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life, or never have pets?
Alright, I'm gonna speed run this.
Would you
rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life?
Or live pain-free, but no, love,
I already live with this one. Thank you for answering my questions, but we're not done. Yeah, fuck! One category, man. Come on.
Except for one.
Final questions will be deep within. I want to see your soul. Come on, hurry up. I want to see your heart beat quicker. I want to learn all you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to see what makes you tick. Right. I want to know your darkest truth. I want to know what makes you sick. Come on. When it's truth, precious fate. I want to learn all your love and bathe in all your hate. The last time we sit together, as we wait for the final revelation, these are the last questions I have. The last examination. Take your time. Do think hard. Savor every moment dearly.
You know we could just end the video and come back to this in our day, right? I have everything I'm recording. We could just prep next time. It's not that hard.
It would.
I can text you all the questions.
It would take a long time to get back. But you could.
You could speed run it. I could literally. I have all the recordings.
I'm gonna speed run.
Itemize every question and tell you the direct order you said everything. Like, it's not that hard.
Alright, I mean, would you be willing to actually do that, though?
Yes.
That's a lot.
It's literally listening. I'm about to have to edit them anyway, so I'm going to have to start answering the question myself anyway soon. But I can itemize them, not that hard. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most in this moment.
I want to see if I want to see if I can just speed run real quick.
Destructive.
Morbid. Choose these words that resonate in the very moment. Inquisitive. Ever lie to those who are closest to you? No. I try always not to. Have you ever hurt someone who you know doesn't deserve it? I've answered this before. Yes.
Yeah.
Ever lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yes.
Yeah.
You ever intentionally hurt an animal? No. Have you ever blamed someone for something that you know that they didn't do? No. Have you ever abandoned a pet? No. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in their time of need? No. Have you ever stolen something from someone that you cared about? Once, but it wasn't really that big of a deal. Have you broken something in spite of the fact that you cared about? Yes. Wait, have you ever broken something in spite someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you hadn't been wrong? No. Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone that wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? No. Have you ever wished for death to someone who's wronged you? I have wished for it before, but I wouldn't anymore. Have you wished for the death of a loved one? No. Instantly, would you do Death Note? Would you do Death Note? Is basically this.
Okay.
No. Would you spend time with your loved one? Do you feel like you can spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? No, not really. Have you owed someone an apology but refused to apologize? No, I always apologize. Regret worrying too much about things you can't control. You ever regret worrying? I do regret it, yes. You ever feel like you're negatively bringing others down? Yes. You feel not standing up for yourself when you've been...
You're being such a downer,
you regret not standing... yes. Shut up. You ever feel like others influence your decision making too much? No. You ever wish you lived a more honest life? No, well, yes, I do, because you could always be more honest, but I think I'm living by that.
There is such a thing as being too honest.
Has your dishonesty ever caused someone else to suffer? No. I mean, yeah, there's things that you should keep to yourself, obviously, but in general terms of, like, I always try to be, like, honest in general, you know? There's probably some things you shouldn't answer, but overall, I'm just, I don't see it fully that way. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had the chance to tell them something important? No. Prioritize people in your life that are unworthy of your time? No. You ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you most? No. You ever feel like you spend too much time working on something you're not truly passionate about? Go work, but I'm out, so no. Do you feel like you're living up to your full potential? I can. Not right now. I'm still working on that. Do you ever feel it's stopping you from pursuing things you truly want? Nope.
Do you ever refuse
to try something because you afraid you would fail? No. Have you ever been attracted to someone who refused to let them know because you were afraid of being rejected? No. Have you ever thought feels like you've been chasing the wrong things in life? No. Do you feel like you spend too much time planning the future that you ignore the present? Yes. Do you feel like your friends and family like you more than you like them? No. Do you ever love to pet more than your family? No. You ever make up excuses to get out, go into events, or just telling the person who invited you don't want to go? Nope. You ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building a stronger bonds with your family and friends? No. Defend someone that you shouldn't have. Yes. You ever feel like you have a hard time admitting when you're wrong? We all do, but because humans are naturally associated to think that they're right. You ever place the blame for personal affairs on someone else? Nope. Have you ever accused someone of something with no real evidence to back it up? No. Have you ever had sex with someone who you know you shouldn't have? Yeah, but it wasn't. Alright, I'm not actually going to go into that. But yes.
Wait! I timed that perfectly!
What'd you say? What?
You said you're not gonna go into that. I'm not even paying attention to questions anymore, and I just played a sound
oh god.
That was a gasp of, oh!
I'm not even right, fucking, damn it. Every kind of relationship with you.
Oh my god.
No. I realize it's great because you're afraid of being the one to break up with someone. No. You ever feel like it's really take better care of your own health? Yes, I could, but I never will. If you ever let someone else take the blame for what you've done? No. You ever record something that you really didn't want, but just because someone else had it? No. You ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? Yes. Have you ever worked in someone else without explanation? Yeah, I have. You ever feel like focused? No!
I don't think you understand. You haven't set time limits, so I'm literally just fucking with you because I have sound effects and nothing better to do with my time.
Just go. I know. I'm speedrunning it, but it's one section left, man.
There's no point. We can come back to this. You're acting as if you can't.
I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back if there's one batch of questions, because that would be done in less than an episode.
I don't think it would be. And even if it would be, why would it matter?
Well, because I wouldn't like that. I'd have a problem with it personally. Ever feel like negative aspects of your life? Rather be grateful for what you have.
Nice.
I've done that before, but yes. Witness someone being wronged, but you didn't have the courage to stand up for them. No. And finally, yes! The ending! Do you feel like you're a good person? I always try to be. Yes. Very interesting. Thank you. Give me my answer, bitch. It includes your examination. In your mind, I'll dig myself a hole. Don't you dare stop recording, you dickbag. I want to analyze your answers carefully. Give me time to analyze your soul. Okay, we have the answer. That was not too long. Okay. Posture simply cannot be. Every potential outcome, but yours even seems to have evaded even me.
Okay,
Tried to tell you of your fate, to play upon your fear, to break your worst news to you, plant seeds of doubt within your ears. But as I've asked you be honest with me, I must in turn be honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I'm forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct within everything you shared with me, in return I share this with you. This is what I see. Okay, cool. People would do real well to start taking you a bit more seriously and listening to you a lot more often. Your intelligence is incredibly underrated, even by your own standards. Thank you. If a zombie apocalypse were to occur, you'd be everyone's best friend because their relationship with you wouldn't be an option, simply be a necessity to survive. Well, that makes me feel worse, actually. I don't feel like I don't want to be a tool. You ever have so much knowledge of this world and those around you, but you absolutely must take your talents to knowledge readily available. People are too afraid to ask you for your opinion oftentimes, even when they do, they're afraid of your truths. You're not like others, you're special. Not everyone's gonna cut it in this life, and that's an unfortunate fact. But you on the other hand, you're gonna thrive no matter what happens. You've got what it takes to take on any project to the next level, whether it's working on your own or as part of a team. You're underrated, you're underappreciated, and you're often misunderstood. It's not fair, but life isn't fair and never will be. Life will always be what you make it, and you've got some insane amounts of potential. Ultimately, it's still up to you what you do with it. Correct. One thing I'll say, however, is that you need to snap the reality that you tend to live in so much. The world you manage to escape to in your head, while much better than the world around you, is not going to get you where you want to go in life. Agreed. Yeah. Actions are what makes things happen. Actions will take you to the next level. It's not just sitting in your head all day long. Okay, asshole. Let this be a swift kick in your ass next order to be productive and get things done to the next level. Don't waste any more time, just kick ass. Well, I've been told that. My secret word is orderly. When will it come in handy?
I don't think it does. I think it only comes in handy in the comments, dumbass.
But like, why they still give me a comment? Why would they still give me that? There's nothing.
Because after this, they made more games, or they plan to.
Did they make? Like, are they gonna make another test? Like, that wouldn't make sense.
I didn't say it was this game. I didn't say it was in this series. For all we know, they made the Fate Weaver after this. I don't know.
And you've already received a previous examination. We did not ask you your secret words prior to taking this test, so that should be very telling. It means something very special. The result is the same as something you got previously. We'd like you to write as twin words. Nope. After you received entirely new outcomes, you've gotten multiple layers of things to work on in your journey. Or you just have an extra layer of depth to your personality. But only you will know the answer to that. Could be both. You've answered hundreds of questions and found deeper meanings. You've been enlightened and helped others find enlightenment. Thank you. Many people have wondered what the test series is really about, but it's simple. The answer is always so much more simple than what we believe them to be. The test is about you. Yeah. Figure, reflection in your darkened screen, one who seeks the answers, the person who seeks answers. And more than being about the answers, the test is more so about the questions, about them making you think and encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human, just as human as everyone else. Agreed. The test is about unity, the test is about compassion, the test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different after all. Look at all the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at the thousands of people who are just like you. Okay, I can see where the relevance is now. Cool. So we all feel suddenly well at times, we all feel flawed, we all feel pain. That's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but the most hypocritical set of variables imaginable. Yeah, fair enough. We judge each other, and we judge ourselves, but our peers who do the same exact shit as us, and they judge us for, in the end. And that we judge them for as well. So you can never escape the judgment cycle. It is true. And you feel flawed because of this. And you are flawed, but that's okay. Feel afraid because you have the right to be. Feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Suicide is an epidemic. We're losing the loved ones before their time, and any of us can fall at the hardest times in our life at any given moment, and we can lose everything we know and love instantly and unexpectedly. One thing we're not is alone. Everyone experiences this, but everyone experiences it differently. You are never alone. We're all flawed because we're all human. We're all scared, and we're all living the experience. The human experience. We all fight battles every day, every single day, because we're all human. Got it. Never have to feel alone in your fight. Look at the secret words together that match yours. Look at all the words that don't match yours. There's people who are like you and are unlike you. Perhaps not going through the same struggles you had to experience or know nothing about. Perhaps some others are not know yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling. Help them, just as you wish to be helped in your time of need. Agreed. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us are just suffering harder than others. We're all in this together. The test series has helped bring so many people together and make so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments, and the others are free to do so as well. We've read about how many games have helped you, and how we read so much about positivity they've spread. We've all seen how many people that want their lives to be forever changed and tell you one thing. Even if one life was saved in the process of the social experiment, then it was worth conducting. Agreed! And every single one of you that has left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you've helped spread the message to others, helped spread positive light in dark times, so many people and those people thank you for it. There are many people in this world who do nothing for others, and they'll continue to do nothing for others. True. They want to lift a finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They're just too afraid to open up about it. But not us. We've all opened up quite a lot, haven't we? We're brave enough to answer this question without that so many people fear admitting to. We're brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word or symbol of participation. And for that, Random Studios are like, thank you not for the credits of this game, but the world knows your good deeds spread in the world, blah blah blah. We've also got another surprise for you. Everyone else to comment on the titles we put into the credits of our new massive project that we've been working on, but that's not the good part. And also we'll go back to leaving the comments of our titles and putting their names right into the actual games and the storyline, whether it be a special item, a piece of lore, or a character named after them, and much more. Others and energy and help and need. It will be known to make sure you're commemorated your efforts and the admiration you deserve. Now, as far as your secret words go, your secret words will play prominent no on a new project. You'll play your secret words into different parts of your journey when they're posted of alter the game uniquely for your specific words. RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. RPG that focus on every human emotion and the decisions we make and how those decisions make us feel. Keep an eye out for the future for our main project, Chasing Demons. Fucking damn it! I thought it was gonna be Fate Weaver, and then they have it, and I can actually continue, and it'd be great, and then fucking damn it. Chasing Demons, where every NPC or from our titles represented with the storyline, and the world gets to see how they all tie together. You help shape it, you help make it what it is. And we will continue with more players and gameplays, read more of the comments and titles on an official release. And again, commemorate those projects from our titles. We will be periodically selecting names from all of our titles. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us, and we continue to do for the world. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment you left for us. Thank you for everything you do by contributing to your projects. Thank you. Alright, now you can end it.
Well, I mean, first I have to say, you know what I would call this game?
What?
I wouldn't call it the test. I would call it the rest.
The rest. Alright, fine. So, goodbye, blah blah blah. Appreciate
I'm just running through all my
anyways, the credits are going on. Could you put up the end card?
Huh?
Pull up the end card when you can.
Sure, fine. But the end credits are still going. Well, why do you want to cover up the end credits?
Alright, fine. We'll go through them.
Okay.
Thank you for being part of this and
encouraging
other people. Thank you for putting something uniting. Thank you for opening your heart in order to create acceptance. Different. Let's make it happy to say for everyone. Cool. To Markiplier and his community for supporting us through his other titles. For longtime fans of Markiplier. How lovely. The amount of joy you brought to the rest of the world through your content and community support is second to none. Good on you, Markiplier. You're right. It's completely right. Markiplier is a fucking legend when it comes to fucking being a general cool dude. Thank you for being punching NUN at some. We hope you get to punch a NUN sometime in the near future, bro. Yeah. We wish you and your endeavors may be flooded with happiness you deserve. Whoops. Surely as you offer, we love the place out of the testing chamber. It takes everything the precious offer and amplitude. Testing chamber expand and spend countless hours playing it. Would you like to recommend the advisor to you? The developer interaction allows the player to cast their vote where the story should head. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye out for this. I like this.
Probably out more than likely.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for that Demons Choices Matter style game that's never been done before. You, the player, are responsible for how the story is written in the future episodes. Okay, cool. I'm all for those kind of games. Also, that Demons Rising game that they were saying, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna absolutely play that. That sounds really cool. Whatever, man. Shut up. You don't know my life. Thank you all for listening to Heart of Passion Project.
How are you gonna follow it if you don't even know what it's called?
Shut up. I'll look at it later. Non-projects. Everyone wants in life a chance. That being said, keep a hold of your secret words. You're gonna need them for when you're chasing demons. Yeah. Cool. Oh! I peel the truth. I peel the truth from your flesh, like... Maybe undo the end card.
Well, I mean, it's not up. I never put it up, so...
Oh shit, I'll peel the
truth from your flesh like petals from a blackened rose.
Well, that's not nice.
She loves me. I think this is just normal you. Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves me not. She loves me.
She loves it, like... Please.
Wait! Oh, it's the guy from the first game! She loves me not.
Oh, I see.
Choice! It's the guy with the mask.
Ah. Okay, I guess it is.
She loves me.
She loves me.
She loves me not.
She will never love a monster like you.
So let her choice take its toll. And in her cell, let her rot. Me.
Right.
She...
Right, it's exactly that. Okay, we already saw all of this. Other games. Oh, Markiplier's new amazing project in space with Markiplier. Show him some love on April 4th. Crystal Cox, blah blah blah.
Ooh.
All very cool people. Testing Chamber, Advisory, The Journey, Horoscope, Finally Like, Confession, Medieval Fantasy, The Twins, Summoning,
You don't have to read these, I can fucking itemize these for you tomorrow, or whatever.
Never. I don't know. Maybe.
Yes, I will. I'm gonna probably be forced to. We made a list of those who... no, please.
No,
would you like to leave,
I'm good. Oh, thank God.
Alright.
Okay.
The end
Alright,
card is up.
end card.
Fucking end card. Go up. There
Alright.
we go. We're up.
Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, also hit the notification bell. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section or in the Discord server by clicking on the link in the description below or in the About section. You'll find the links to our other medias there as well. If you like this video and want the rest of the series, I guess this is the finale, so if you want the rest of the series at this point for some reason, click on the link on the right. And if you want what YouTube suggests, click on the link on the left. Thank you all so much for watching.
And you know what they have to do?
We'll see you next time.
They have to punch that bell because apparently it does something for YouTube.
I already said that.
What? I didn't hear you. I was so focused on getting my soundboard. I was ready to play this soon. I played a punching sound from anime to go off as I said it.
God. Right.
Anyway, we'll see you next time.
Alright, we'll see you next time.